Shalom, family. It's me, Baht Of Zion, and today I'm coming to you live with Real Talk with Baht Of Zion. And guess what? We're going to be talking about spiritual warfare. Okay? Now, family, just so you know, if you ignore spiritual warfare, it does not mean you are invincible. Technically, family, the only thing it does, it makes you unaware to the attacks that are directly intended to tear you down. Okay? But not just your flesh. Definitely your Ruach, which is the most precious thing that you have within this temple. Okay? All right now, family. The Tanakh, it consistently shows that danger is greatest not when conflict is visible, but when it's ignored or unseen. Okay? Spiritual warfare in the Tanakh is the ongoing struggle between righteousness and deception, obedience and rebellion, truth and falsehood, both within a person, you, or guess what, family? Those around you. Okay? Now, I have noticed the way that you could tell that Hashatan, Satan, is at work is when it's a lot of confusion, chaos, all of everything going on around you. That's meant, once again, to break you or to get a response out of you. Okay? Ignorance is definitely not protection. It's vulnerability. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. And it states from the Tanakh, my people is destroyed because of your disobedience. You heard that? Woo! All right, family. Because you have rejected disobedience, Lika. I reject you as my priest because you have spurned the teaching of your Elohim, Yahweh. I, in turn, will spurn your children. Now, we should know by now, we do not want an enemy, such as Yah. Okay? Nope. So, as we look further into this Hosea precept, family, now you can tell that it did not say that you are overpowered by strength. Nope. It says you are destroyed because of what you don't know. Which is why I'm making this content on live. And I know some of y'all at work right now, and y'all probably sitting over there and them daggone 30-minute breaks and stuff, looking at people who don't like you. But you smiling. Okay, just so you say. Don't feed into it. All right, family. So, not recognizing what's happening doesn't shield you. It removes your ability to defend, guess what? Your spirit from corruption and from turning away from the Most High Yah. So, riddle me this, royal families. How can you possibly be alert and you don't even know what you're supposed to be alert to? Okay, that ain't wisdom. Nope, that's actually handicap, disability, not guidance. Okay? Now, the wise, they do understand that the real battle, it isn't easily seen by the naked eye, but by the spirit. So, have you ever had yourself in a situation, family, where you could be walking towards someone, right? And they're walking towards you, and then you automatically get this right tension. Okay, that is showing you that your spirit, it got problems with their spirit, because their spirit more than likely is unclean. Okay, because light and dark cannot mix, and when light and dark attempts to mix, you're gonna have friction. Okay, don't nobody got time for that. We ain't got time for no friction. We ain't got time for no chaos. We ain't got time for headaches. It ain't enough daggone over-the-counter medicine to take care of no migraines. We ain't got time. Okay? All right. So just be mindful, family, that what you are battling is not about what you can actually see. It's about what your spirit is discerning. Okay? Within a realm that you don't know about unless you read up on it. And we're going to start from the beginning in Genesis chapter 3. The serpent doesn't attack physically. It alters perception. And it states like this. Has Elohim said? Now, the attack is on understanding, trust in Yahweh's truth, and interpretation of reality. The most dangerous battles are fought in the dark, through thoughts, the influences that you have around you, and the perception you came up with on how the world actually is based off of your physical situations. Big kind. Okay. So family, whenever you ignore those type of layers, okay, you only react after the damage is done. The point is, what you need to try to do is try to be proactive before damage is actually sent out towards you, right? You want to learn how to be proactive. You cannot stop the bullet, okay, once it's already discharged from the gun. You can't do that. Now, if you are the person holding the gun, these are metaphors, okay, family? All right, now. If you are the person holding the gun, guess what? You have a right or a wrong choice to make. If someone is upsetting you, you can easily, fire it and then get your butt locked up or other things, right? Or you could de-escalate by putting it back in its holster and using your mouth, meeting measures with measures, just weights, just balances, okay? And that is a way how you protect your Ruach when it comes to chaos, okay? All right, so let's be realistic here, okay? Understanding this, that false peace is very much a trap, okay? Now, y'all know that people be out here preaching and teaching and carrying on out here in these daggone podiums, on these content things like this, talking about, oh, it's peace this and peace that, and what you're going through, it ain't gonna last, and da 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 da, tomorrow's a new day, and blah 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 blah. They are selling you false peace. Y'all said, woe to you who tells someone that it's peace when there is no peace. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to our next precept, Ecclesiastes, okay? Chapter 8, verse 11. And it states, the fact that the sentence imposed for evil deeds is not executed swiftly, which is why men are emboldened to do evil. All right, family. So what this specific precept, and this is one I really want y'all to pay attention to, is this, okay? Is when consequences aren't immediate, people assume, nothing is wrong, I'm good, I'm untouchable, I won't be punished, or the creator Yah isn't actually real because nothing has happened to them yet. Okay? Now, If you literally like sit here and just imagine family, if Yahweh started killing people at the drop of a dime, right? As soon as someone committed an offense against his Torah. And you always got to remember, somebody can sit here and disrespect you, right? And all this type of stuff. But the disrespect is not really towards you. It's actually towards the commandments, the laws, and the statutes within inside the Torah that are supposed to be governed by you. But that offense is not towards you. It's actually directed towards Yah at the end of the day. Truth be told, okay? Now, if Yah actually sat there and started bink, 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 every single person off for the things that they do, right? Don't you think you would consider then? I know I would. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Now, let's fast forward to current day situations, okay, family? That way it can kind of put it into a better perspective for you. And give me 1 second because I need to look at something right quick. That way y'all can understand a little bit better. Just in case, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying ain't getting through to you. But I do pray that it is. Okay? All right. And that's going to be this to your work. Okay? Now, let's look at it like this. Multiple people are dying right now, right? In this world. At an all-time high. Right? Okay, so y'all clearly still don't consider that, just so you know that that's what's going on. All right, now you don't consider that Yah has had enough, because he has. I'm pretty sure of it. And you don't consider that the people that are dying around you, that their cup of iniquity has already overflowed. So the possibility that Yah is also stopping a specific bloodline because he knows that the path that that person may go on to whenever they become, an adult and things like that, right? That might be a path that could possibly destroy some other people along the way. Now, the reason I am saying that Yah would destroy a bloodline is for this reason, family. Once again, with all the murders that we are seeing going on, we are seeing children, okay, being abducted. We're seeing children being murdered, right? Because I'm trying to watch and not consistently say that K word. But anyways, we're seeing them being offed. Okay, we're seeing children get strung out on drugs. Okay, I've just seen a content where a child was riding a daggone a dirt wheel motorcycle bike right on the sidewalk because a older 80-something-year-old woman inside of a gray Ford Focus, whatever, got up on top of the daggone sidewalk and started chasing the boy. Okay, so whenever you have things like that happen, and then you also have, like I stated, the killings of our Yaladim, right? To include sojourners, Yaladims, whatever, however you want to put it. You have to remember, it might be something that Yah has already witnessed, way future tense, that bloodline specifically was going to do. And more than likely, it's a possibility it could have been something corrupt. Okay, because one thing for certain and two things for sure, the Adonai, Yah, will not allow the wicked to win ever. Okay, they are only on this earth for a specific amount of time, for a specific agenda, a specific duty. Okay, and that duty is to get you off of your rocker throughout the spiritual warfare. Okay, and when you're going through the spiritual warfare, you have to remember it is still a test. Okay, it's still a test that you are designed to go through. Okay, so when y'all heard that foolish messianic group Sakari, Toronto, silly ones, y'all heard them talking about Yah does not test you. Yah does test you. Okay, he told your silly behinds and daggone Deuteronomy to remember the 40 years that I tested you in the wilderness. So if he told our forefathers and our foremothers that he was testing them and for their children to remember that, right? When they come out of the wilderness and go elsewhere, right? Exile, captivity, whatever the case may be. Okay, that was a reminder that while you're out here right now, present day, you're going to be tested. Okay, it ain't no way around it. You're going to get tested. You have to get tested because Yah is purging. The purge process is the test. Okay, he has to test you to find out where your heart lies. Is it going to lie in loyalty, solitude, in honoring and upholding your covenant with the Creator? Or are you going to want to go out here and do Balaam practices and be worthless and be like these other unclean spirits inside these people that you may know? What you want to do? You're always being tested. Okay? Don't never think you're not. Whenever you sit there at the daggone cash register, right, and you checking out with all your stuff, and the cashier tells her, and she take your eggs and just throw them in the bag. Take your bread, just throw them inside the daggone bag with your canned good foods. Do you not understand that's still a test? That woman got a daggone unclean spirit on her. And y'all know I like to say demon. Well, shoot, she got one in her, okay? But it's still a test at the end of the day to see how you gonna react. Are you gonna pop off? Open your mouth at that cashier? Or are you going to see it, document it, notate it? Okay, I see what you did. I see that test, yeah. Did I pass, Abba? Or did I fail? Do I got to go retake this test again? Okay, because remember, when you slip, righteous ones, you are not going to fall and stay down. But that test will come back around through another person, another situation. But that's why you have to remember what you just went through and use it as a cheat sheet. Okay? Not a cheat sheet to, get over on Yah, because you can't get over on Yah. But you got to use it as a cheat sheet to get through your next test. One test is not your final test. Your test will be every single day. Okay? Every single day. Because Yah got to, he has to know. He already know. But he has to make sure you know where you stand with him. You going to be on the other side of the finish line? Or you going to be right around with everybody else talking about the laws are done away with? I ain't got to keep the laws. The law's too hard. JC died for my sins. I ain't gotta repent. I can keep doing what I'm doing because I'm gonna make it to heaven. Jeez. No, that ain't how it work. That ain't how that work. Because I'm gonna tell you right this. You out here in the world, right, that has laws made specifically for you not to violate, but also to keep you inside of a little box that goes against your Torah. Okay? Let your behind go out here and commit a murder. Guess who taking you to court? Okay? Guess who gonna try you in front of all your peers? Okay? Guess who gonna sit there and sentence you to a life sentence? Okay? You gonna be able to tell me about, but JC died for my sins. But Buddha, I rubbed his stomach and he said it was okay. I patted his bald head. I should be able to walk away. I did the Shiva stuff. I'm good, right? Wrong. You committed this crime. Guess what? You going to jail. Okay? It's that real. It's that real. It's just as real as knowing that you have to keep the laws and commandments. They're for your life's sake, family. It's for your life's sakes. Honestly. Okay? Now, you may be out here right now because Y'all know I be telling my business. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, right? I used to be somebody who sit out here and look and be like, dang, man, the wicked always getting away with something. They always doing this, and saying this to me. But as soon as I open my mouth, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to sit here and wonder what the wicked is doing, wonder how the wicked is doing it, or also even consider when the wicked is going to get paid back. That ain't what you're supposed to do. Solomon said in Ecclesiastes, the righteous, it's better for us just to drink, eat, dance, and be merry. Don't have nothing on our mind. Don't be worried about something that we can't even control, baby. Because vengeance belongs to Yah. So you around here stressing yourself out for what reason? Over something that you ain't got no control over, friend. Because once again, you make a good decision, right? Yah got a beautiful blessing box of lovely gifts for you, right? You make a bad decision. Okay? That same box now, he removes that box from over here and puts it over here. He got an evil, bad box for you, right? Because Yah deals both spirits, good and the bad. Kind, blessing, punishment. Kind, obedience, disobedient. Kind. Figure out what gift you want. You got to figure out what gift you want. But you can't find out what gift you're going to get if you don't go through the spiritual warfare that you keep on acting like ain't real. And it's very much real. Okay? I see it every day. I know you see it every day. Stop ignoring it. It ain't going to go nowhere. The only one that's going to leave is going to be you. Y'all ain't forsake us. Daggone, we forsook him. And half the daggone people forsaking him because they were like, oh, the law's too hard. I can't do them. It's just so many. But y'all think about it. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. See, y'all thought I was done? Heck no. I won't done. I got more, baby. The Torah go. Y'all got to learn how to dive into it. All right. Soak it up. Because it's for your protection. But all right. Chapter 4 of Genesis, verse 7. Surely, if you do right, there is upliftment, right? Hallelujah. But, y'all know it's always a but. If you do not do right, whoa, sin crouches at the door. Its urge is towards you. Yet, what did Yah say? You can be its master. Woo! Hallelujah. Hallelujah, family. Now, that is one of the clearest spiritual warfare scriptures within the Torah. Okay? The sin is always present. Okay? It's always waiting. Okay? And it requires you to act on it in order for it to thrive. Okay? Now, y'all know good and well, y'all done read what happened in daggone Judges 16, right? With Samson and Delilah. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't read that, y'all better go read that. And Samson and Delilah out now on YouTube by me, Baht Of Zion. But anyways, now, this the problem right here. Samson, he kept on engaging with Delilah. Okay, because I don't know how many brothers, y'all brothers out there chime in, okay? If y'all sit there and y'all know a female is consistently nagging you, asking you for something repetitive, and it seems like the question don't never change. It's always the same question. You mean to tell me you really gonna feed into that hoe? I know I ain't about to feed into it. Nah, because you're not about to sit here and question me over the same thing, and I keep giving you the same answer, like the answer gonna change. But in this instance, Samson's answer changed, baby. He said it's my hair. said it's my hair. And guess what? That Zanah was like this. And she set him up for the thugs. She set him up, friend. And y'all know these daggone Zanahs be out here setting y'all up. And that could be a male Zanah or a female Zanah. So don't get so daggone trapped in the term Zanah. Okay? Because it could be either gender. All right? All right now. So when he did that, do you not know this fool still thought Yah was with him? He still thought Yah was with him because Yah said, do not tell anybody where your strength comes from. Okay? His mama gave him as a baby to Yah. Okay? Because she was happy and pleased that Yah allowed her to bear a son. Okay? Now, when Yah left that man, that's when the real danger began. Okay, because Samson out here thinking, so like some of y'all daggone, y'all daggone, mores and crap. Y'all out here, y'all thinking, whoo, I'm about to go and preach this daggone sermon, because y'all is with me. And whew, y'all don't know, y'all left your behind, okay? So that is a form of spiritual delusion. Okay, just so you know. And if ain't nobody tell you, I'm going to tell you today. Okay, yeah, so y'all is spiritual delusion. And it's a part of what? Spiritual warfare. Okay, all right. Now, the loss of awareness, okay, is the problem because you still feel like you powerful. You still feel like you can do something. You still feel like, y'all got me. Y'all got me. Do. And y'all left you. You done did. You see how that went? I done did all that cheating because I'm powered up. And y'all done left me and y'all like this. Sitting back looking at you. I told you not to do something. And you did it. Let's see how strong you are without me. Since you think your sword keeps you safe. Since you think that 48 keeps you safe. Since you think that car that you riding around keeps getting you to and from. And it's all done by you. It's really done by me. The Elohim, the Eloheka of Israel. Huh? So once the Creator leave you, El Elyon, you know you done for, right? And I'm gonna tell you how done for you, how done for you are. Now you're gonna go your behind over here to 1 Kings chapter 12, right? And we're gonna tackle what's that man name? Rehoboam, whatever. We're gonna go tackle him, okay? Now, do you know this fool? He rejected wise counsel, and I'm sorry to be calling him a fool because I know that's somebody's forefather, but it's a lot of things our forefathers did that we need to pay attention to. And the stuff is inside the Tanakh for a reason, because it's supposed to be a guide for us not to redo it, especially if it's negative. But if it's some positive and some truth there, you are supposedly hold on to that. So many people, y'all want to hold on to the negative stuff and stuff. Y'all need to be holding on to the positive. That way your life can get better. But anyways, he rejected wise counsel, okay? He followed his ego, like some of y'all out here doing now, okay? He followed those daggone driven voices, right? And guess what? The kingdom was divided, okay? Okay, he didn't see the spiritual weight behind his decisions, family. He only saw it surface level, okay? And that is the reason for, once again, this content, spiritual warfare. Because the naked eye can't see what the spirit can feel, what the spirit knows. Your spirit knows something is off before you enter the room. Have you ever like really experienced something like that? Like for real, real talk with me, Baht Of Zion, for real. Okay, like you could sit here and be on the phone with somebody talking it up. This might have been somebody that you done known for 5 years, friend. And you on the phone, yeah, we about to go do this and da-da-da-da. And you really ain't got to be talking about nothing bad, right? As soon as you got that phone, it's like a weight that came over you or energy that left you, okay? And then you get picked up and y'all go, let's say to the grocery store, somewhere where you're able to travel, right? You go to, but not on Shabbat, cut it out. But anyways, you go to the grocery store, right? And you in there, you making your purchases. Everything's all nice and dandy. You and your friend talk about what your yalla dim was doing and things like that. And then in walk a daggone active shooter. You in a boy, do you not know? And then your friend got the nerve to, friend, we should. And then your spirit inside your chest talking about, yeah, I tried to warn you. You see? Y'all need to have some daggone discernment. Because if your spirit done got that daggone call from the Most High, that download that something is going to happen if he or she walk their butt up out of this house and go inside this grocery store, regardless of whomever they with. They go up in that grocery store, that something is going to happen. That's why I put that heavy feeling, that heavy burden on your spirit to make your behind sit in place. But no, you did not listen. Okay? You went anyway. For you being disobedient. Hosea chapter 4. There's a reward for that. Okay? Since you spurned, yeah, he will spurn you and your children. Okay? Y'all better learn how to get some daggone wisdom. Shoot, I had to daggone it. I'm telling you, whoo, baby. Off of me, back onto you. All right, now, if we take a modern day example into consideration, okay, such as a job. All right, you be saying foolish stuff like this. I don't believe in workplace politics or hidden agendas. You better. All right, because then those who are closest to your boss, okay, and those who don't like you, okay, they begin documenting you on paper, okay, but never verbal. Now, see, they got the envelope, right? They ain't put no stamp on it, right? They ain't put no address on it, right? Because the wicked know the moment that they address that daggone envelope to you, you are aware. So what does the wicked do? They want to do everything in secret. Keep you unaware so they can get rid of you. Okay? All right. So now the result is you get blindsided. But what you get blindsided by, family? Write-ups, manipulation, or set up situations, not seeing the battle, never protected anyone. Okay? It removed your awareness to the plot. All right? A person who ignores red flags, okay? Ignores subtle, small disrespect, okay, and manipulative behaviors is actually ignoring spiritual conflict. Okay? And guess what? It creates false confidence, delayed consequences, and sudden collapse. Now, why I'm saying delayed consequences is this, right? Okay, we just read in Ecclesiastes, right, that the wicked, they will assume that, oh, nothing has happened to me yet, right? Or nothing's going to happen because ain't nothing happened, right? Whenever you have yourselves attached to situations, to people, those spirits, okay, and you allow yourself to be fed on by them from your energy, all right, you're allowing yourself to be absorbed from you reacting and giving them power. Okay, so the moment that you stop doing that, pay them no mind, train your thinking, your heart, train your thinking to act and do according to the Torah. Do you not understand that is the moment that Yah comes before you right here, you behind Yah's back, and now that wicked and unclean spirit is battling Yah. Do you not understand that? The moment you let go and you let Yah take control, take the wheel, however y'all want to say in your little religion behind places, take control of the situation, you done went like this. Woo! Cause who can fight? Who fights to fight better? Huh? Who fights the fight better? The Abba, right? You, boy, bye. Y'all don't know how many times I'm gonna sit here, cried, fussed, carried on. Y'all, shoot, talk cold cash crap on these daggone podcasts. Y'all heard that stuff coming out my daggone mouth. You know what I'm saying? I was talking like that because I was dealing with conflicts and stuff like that, right? In one moment in my life, I was not spiritually aware, but I was still on the spiritual playground inside of the daggone battle, not knowing I was being a pawn in a situation, right? So whenever you become aware that you are in a spiritual warfare, family, and you step back, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? He got a one. He ain't even got a 1-2. He just got a 1. Bam. And yo behind out of there. Okay? Always let Yah fight your battles. Always. Okay? The true strength is always in the Torah. Okay? It ain't no strength in pretending there's no battle. Okay? That's a weak person's mindset. I came on here to tell y'all stop being weak. Pretty much. Okay? It's seeing clearly, guiding wisely, choosing righteousness under pressure. Okay? Because it is going to come. Because every day you're fighting. All right, family. So that's it for Live Real Talk with Baht Of Zion. Okay. Now, if you haven't done so already, family, go check out my daggone, the playlist and stuff. It's with all the spiritual stuff. Go figure that out. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got like 300 something videos, and y'all just go find one that you like. Allow me to talk through your earbuds. Okay? Allow me to talk through your speakers. Okay? Allow me to talk some common sense into your daggone brain. The only way I know how. In righteousness. According to the Most High Yah. Whether you call him Yahweh, Yehovah, Yahweh, Yahuwah, it's still the same. It's only one Elohim. It's only one power. Okay? All right. I invite all sojourners here. Okay? I invite all of the Israelites here. Okay? To tune out my channel. And thank you, Toda Robot, to all the new subscribers. Okay? They came on over here to Baht Of Zion as well as Adonai 720 to include Y14, the royal family. Oh, y'all, listen to this. Listen to this. I say, Y14, 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 Y14. Adonai 720 in me. Adonai 720 in me. Let's go. Y14. Hey, Y14. 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 Woo! You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? I might come out with a mixtape. Because y'all know I'm always dropping something between podcasts. Tell y'all about my whole life. Sometimes the sad stuff too. Friend, I always got something to say. Whew! I know I talk too much. We 38 minutes in. Let me go ahead and let y'all go. I'm sorry I kept y'all over y'all break time. Just tell y'all boss that y'all had to go get some spiritual elevation. All right. Shalom, Bear Kai.